Welcome back to my stream. Today, as I said before, we are going to do a Lamina1 uh, project review. So let's start from here. Um, Gate.io startup benefits. Whether you're a project developer, an investor, or just curious about crypto innovation, this is something you are going to want to hear. Gate.io startup is a powerful platform and it offers some big advantages and benefits for both sides of the crypto ecosystem, developers and investors alike. Let's break down what each side can gain, starting with the developers. For project developers, Gate.io startup platform is a game changer. First and foremost, it gives you direct access to massive active user base. We're talking about millions of crypto-savvy users from around the world. Imagine launching your project and instantly having eyes on that audience on it. It's a huge boost in visibility, and if you have been through the challenges of getting attention in the crypto space, you know just how valuable that is. And beyond just the exposure, there's funding and liquidity aspect. The startup platform enables you to raise funds directly from investors for any project, especially those just getting started. That access of capital is crucial. It can mean the difference between having the resources to build out your vision or struggling to get off the ground. Plus, the platform gives you immediate liquidity, which is essential for growth and for tackling any unforeseen challenges that come along. Gate.io also supports developers by offering promotion and marketing for projects on their platform. Think about it. Marketing can be one of the most costly and time-consuming parts of launching a new project. So with Gate.io's backing, you can get extra push exposure to a new audience and likely more investors. So it's a kind of visibility that would be tough and costly to achieve on your own. But there's more. The startup team at Gate.io often provides support and guidance for projects that might be newer to the crypto space, so this can be a massive advantage. They offer help with compliance, technical issues, and can guide you through the best practices that have been proven to work in the industry. And you are building a new project. Having this kind of support can be the difference between success and failure. And let's talk about credibility factor. Gate.io is a trusted, reputable exchange that's been around since 2013. So when your project gets listed on their startup platform, it automatically has a certain level of trust and credibility. Investors are more likely to take you seriously because you are working with a known, established platform. It's a huge boost for any project trying to establish itself. Now let's flip it and talk about why Gate.io startup platform is so attractive for investors. If you are an investor, you know how important early access is promising project is. So with Gate.io startup, you are getting in at the ground floor essentially. You have the opportunity to buy into projects before they hit the mainstream, and if those projects take off, that early investment can really pay off, potentially yielding high returns. So this kind of early access isn't something you'll find everywhere, and it's one of the main reasons investors are so excited about this platform. So Gate.io also takes care of to screen projects before listing them. They conduct initial due diligence, which adds a layer of trust and security for you as an investor. Of course, there's always risks involved, but having Gate.io web projects first provides a degree of assurance that these projects have passed at least some quality checks. It's a peace of mind that a lot of us appreciate, especially in a market where new projects are popping up all the time. Another benefit for investors is diversify of opportunities. The platform offers a range of early stage projects, various uh, sectors and technologies, allowing you to diversify your portfolio. Instead of being locked into a single type of investment, you get a broad spectrum of options to explore, maybe DeFi today, maybe NFTs tomorrow, or something in the AI space the next day. It's perfect for those of who are looking to spread their investments and catch the next big wave. It's not just about what you invest in, it's also about how easy it is to participate. Delegate user, merhaba, hoş geldiniz, merhaba. Gate.io has a super user-friendly interface, which makes investing startups straightforward. You don't need a complex setup with private keys or specialized wallets to join in. Everything is right there and it's accessible even if you are newer to the crypto space. So this ease of access opens up early investing to a lot of people who might otherwise be hesitant to get involved. Finally, let's talk about the rewards. Gate.io often incentivize early investors with reward programs or token bonuses. It's a way of thanking you for taking the early plunge and believing in this project. So not only do you get access to potentially groundbreaking projects, but you are also rewarded for your participation in a way that's unique to the platform. In summary, whether you are building or investing, Gate.io's startup platform is opening up new possibilities for developers. So it's about visibility, support, and credibility. For investors, it's early access, diversify, and ease of participation. So this platform is bridging gaps and making the world of crypto innovation more accessible and exciting for everyone involved. So if you're in crypto to grow and explore, Gate.io startup is something you will definitely want to keep on your radar. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Okay, let's now watch startup participation tutorial.
What is Gate.io Startup? Gate.io Startup is one of the biggest platforms introducing early-stage projects spanning AI, DeFi, GameFi, Metaverse, and more. You can discover potential projects here, participate in Startup and receive free token airdrops. Startup has successfully launched over 1,000 projects, with total participants of 14 million, a subscription amount of more than $100 million, and APY of 16.49%. How many tokens I can claim? Non-VIP users will be randomly selected to win airdrops for each project. The total airdrop amount for non-VIP users will vary depending on the project, and the number of winners and the airdrop amount are not fixed, while for VIP users, they are 100% guaranteed to receive the airdrops. The higher your VIP tier, the more shares you can claim. Are there any requirements to claim Gate.io Startup free airdrops? You only need to complete KYC verification and hold no less than $10 to claim free airdrops on Gate.io Startup. How to claim free airdrops on Gate.io Startup? First, log into your Gate.io account, click on Profile on the homepage and complete the KYC verification. Check your wallet and hold no less than $10 spot assets. Click on Startup on the homepage to access the startup page. Click on the projects in progress and click $0 free to claim. Navigate to the project page. You can check the project introduction here. Click $0 free to claim. Tick I have read and agreed subscription agreement and click Claim Now to complete the subscription. Please note that there will be no fee deducted to claim free airdrops on Gate.io startup. You only need to hold no less than $10 to join. In addition, Startup also provides exclusive airdrop subscription opportunities for users holding GT tokens, allowing them to participate in early-stage project investments and receive project token airdrops. Participation requires only holding 10 GT token. You can go to the startup page and enter the projects labeled GT Holders Exclusive. Then you can click Hold GT and claim free. Tick I have read and agreed subscription agreement and click Claim Now to complete the subscription. You can check the airdrop results in the subscription history or on the project subscription page. By participating in startup subscriptions, you will have more access to some potential projects and stand a chance to reap substantial rewards in their early stages.
Alrighty, that's it, I guess. Now let's talk about our project. Oh god. As you can see, it's preheat. Uh, let's see what is it about. Um, Lamina1 is a creator-owned platform and new economy designed for the future of IP incubation, distribution, and monetization. Founded by legendary author futurist Neil Stephenson, crypto pioneer Peter Vescanes, and immersive entertainment executive Rebecca Barkin, Lamina1 provides tools and infrastructure for builders and creators to make, share, and monetize multimedia content, enabling fun participation in story worlds they love. Founder Rebecca Barkin is co-founder of Lamina1 alongside her own futurist Neil Stephenson and blockchain. Alright, she brings over 20 years of experience leading strategy, design, and development at the intersection of emerging technology and entertainment. With recent position VP of Content Strategy and Partner Solutions at the groundbreaking immersive venue Madison Square Gardens Fair and VP of Brand Platform and Design at Magic Leap. Highlight and Visual Lamina1 platform and protocol is customized to support the needs of creators by offering no-code tooling, rights prominence, and secure authentication for the next generation of digital experience. Um, as the platform develops, profiles and spaces will allow creators to showcase, launch their IP, build communities, and engage fans through questing and co-creation. The Creator Studio L1 distribution infrastructure will help and integrate on-chain content platform and its experiences. Storefront will allow creators to monetize and expand their reach to fund their next idea. Hello, Gate user. Hello, Soy. Token economics: the L1 token is used to pay for fees, gas, and services on Lamina1, provide a basic unit of account between subnets and applications, and secure the platform through staking, which provides all stakers with daily rewards along with voting, governance, and power within the platform. Lamina1 is collection. Alright, let's check. Okay. Yeah. Now let's check their website as well. Introducing Lamina1, your gateway to an open world of the next-gen digital experience and co-creation on a platform owned by you. Alrighty. Get started the Lamina1 hub. Alright. Must see contents, featured creators, content collections. Start building L1 protocol built on blockchain. The Lamina1 network is designed to support the seamless creation and distribution of next-gen digital content. They got Discord and these are the partners. Investors. Next. Oh, I get it. Okay, these are the. I want to launch project, app, or experience on Lamina1. I want to support, skate, validate, or invest in the Lamina1 platform. Alrighty. So this is the team, founding team. Managed by the Open Metaverse Foundation. The Open Metaverse Foundation is a nonprofit that supports the Lamina1 ecosystem with the mission of building open metaverse on where digital builders, creators, and consumers have more ownership and agency over their online worlds. To this end, uh, OMF funds protocol development, promotes ecosystem growth, and advocates for Lamina1. Alright, this is another white paper. These are the updates. Impressive. Now let's check their white paper as well. To deliver a layer 1 blockchain, interoperating tools at decentralized services optimized for the open metaverse, providing communities with infrastructure, not gatekeepers, to build more immersive internet. The metaverse represents the evolution of our lives online, graduation to 2D and 3D worlds in which we fluidity create, explore, socialize, and transact. Uh, as we usher in this bold new era of content creation and participation, we must revisit the centralized business models of Web2 to empower creators and consumers with greater agency, ownership, and privacy. A creative community that is free to innovative and transact will give rise to a thriving economy. Lamina1 delivers critical infrastructure to enable the trillion-dollar economy of the open metaverse. Inexorable economic forces drive investors to buy artists as little as possible while steering their creative output in the directions that involve the least financial risks. Digital distribution followed by corporate opportunism reset the value of creative IP and negatively impacted the creative process. Agencies that intermediaries siphoned revenue from makers, data was harvested, sold, commoditized, and misused. Naivety and convenience were exploited. Family photos became session bait for an insatiable ad model. We are makers, we are builders. We are okay. It's all right. Let's continue. The Lamina1 value proposition acknowledges two considerable trends. First, the accelerating pace of creation and commerce within persistent virtual worlds. Each day, hundreds of millions of people around the globe connect online to enjoy and invest in not only gameplay and world building, but freedom of self expression and social engagement within a global digital network. Worldwide spending on virtual goods reached an estimated 110 billion in 2021, with nearly 30% attributed to the virtual outfitting of our virtual selves. A digital Gucci Di- Dionysus bag commanded 4,115 in Roblox native cash, more than the 3,400 retail value of its physical version. A virtual plot next to Snoop Dogg's NFT property in the sandbox sold for the USD equivalent nearly 150,000. Meanwhile, Fortnite generated more than 20 billion in revenue from on-platform transactions from 2018 to 2021. So, with 77% of players making in-game purchases to enhance their virtual selves. Just give me a second. As more industries rush to stake their claim in the space, beyond tech and claiming into media, entertainment, sports, education, enterprise, etc., the metaverse's way in ushering in a new era of economic and digital disruption seems increasingly evident, with recent reports estimating the sector could be worth upwards to 5 trillion by 2030. Second, we have witnessed an empowering movement among creators and consumers concerning data privacy, transaction and asset ownership. The near ceaseless news of data misuse is driving new consumer awareness of the liberal data and privacy practices of mega platforms. Those using these services are increasingly becoming aware of how their virtual identities will be stored, tracked, and commoditized online, with 74% of United States Internet users saying they are more concerned about their online privacy than they have been at any point in time. Further, in a work where today's biggest platforms propose to take nearly half of all sales revenues on digital assets and experiences made by creators in the metaverse, many are looking for alternative pathways to monetization and publishing in the new online era. Case in point, the past 2 years have seen unprecedented growth in Web3, with creators turning to NFTs to provide them direct access to their markets. In 2021, collectors sent over 41 billion to online marketplaces and more than 37 billion in the first half of 2022. Ethereum's ability to provide Web3 features to creators alongside security and anonymity for consumers expanded the market nearly 200x between 2020 and 2021, with NFT sales skyrocketing from 100 million to 18 billion. Last year, the direct marketplace OpenSea drove nearly 60% of those transactions, but NFTs are also increasingly being used to create and monetize entire virtual worlds. To fully realize the needs and intricacies of an ever-expanding metaverse, the new era of digital ownership will need to include deeper interrogations of persistent digital uh, objects, virtual real estate, and interoperability services that expand upon the basics and have direct consideration of the needs of those building it. As this new digital economy crystallizes, so does the potential of reimagining the financial system and foundational structures that fuel it. In its early stages, the success of this movement depends on the conviction of companies, creators, and consumers to demand something different. Strategy to date, no chain has been expressly designed to support the unique needs of metaverse Chains that have been built on DeFi for DeFi or other uses not specific to enabling creative communities miss the mark, giving up performance in exchange for cryptographic purity in areas such as digital objects, identity, and payments. Blockchains provide implicit assurance to developers that services will always available at historically lower fees than operate by the today's technology incumbents. Money. Hi, hello. Layer 1 blockchain, metaverse as a service, community economic participation and incentives, original content. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Money come money. Unfortunately, I don't understand Chinese, but let me translate it. Just give me a second. Let's see what. Traditional. Is the answer bullish or bearish? Well, unfortunately, I can't talk about other coins today because, as you can see, we are doing a project review. Uh, Let me know if you have any questions about this project. Yes, layer one blockchain. Most layer one. Okay, this is something else. An early advocate of co-founder Peter Vanessas is a battle-tested veteran of crypto, having invested in and launched billions of dollars of tokenized value since the dawn of the cryptocurrency era. He was the founding chairman of Restoring the Reputation of Bitcoin after controversy, the first to employ Bitcoin core developers for the sole purpose of building out a blockchain, and holds several technology and cryptographic innovations, including the patent for disambiguating conjoined Bitcoin transactions. In short, all governance and architecture decisions are the result of rich history and expertise. Okay, let me drink some water. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm suffocating. Lamina1 uses a high-speed proof-to-stake consensus algorithm customized to support the needs of content creators, providing provenance for creatorship and enabling attributive and behavioral characteristics of an object to be minted, customized, and composed on-chain. We chose to start with Avalanche, a robust generalized blockchain that delivers the industry's most scalable and environmentally efficient chain for managing digital assets to date. This starting point provides Lamina1 with a flexible architecture and extendable platform to support our goals in data storage, interoperability, integration, incentives, carbon negative operation, messaging, privacy, high-scale payments, and identity. We intend to work with Avalanche team pre-launch to contribute back patches and be incorporated upstream, but anticipate that many of our features will remain only available to Lamina1 users. Open Metaverse data, carbon token staking, cross-chain integration. Okay, open Metaverse data. Smart contract developers will be able to directly reference Metaverse metadata and ideally data from can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Ideally, data from the storage layer, a massive leap forward in functionality, opening up compatibility of digital objects in the same way that ARC20 enabled composable fungible tokens. Data for metaverse assets such as objects, space, avatars, and portrayals will implement standardized specification and reference implementations to maximize interoperability capabilities. We are dependent on the storage layer features that provide low latency, optimized access to metaverse data. Lamina1 is a proof-of-stake chain. As such, it is orders of magnitude more energy efficient than previous proof-of-work chains, with a smaller carbon footprint. However, we would prefer to have a negative carbon footprint. Our answer to this call is to code accountability directly into Lamina1 node operation rules to ensure the chain itself requires the desired behavior for each mode operator. We will assess energy requirements and verify that each step in the POS validation process includes retiring an appropriate number of carbon credits tokenized on Lamina1. Our vision of the world is not maximalist. Instead, we envision many densely connected layer 1 and 2 in the open metaverse, built for the needs of their users and communities. We want to provide the tech that founders need to launch their projects and think it's sensible to support them even up copying Lamina1. To support this, Lamina1 will be easily forkable at mainnet launch and will come with batteries included for cross-chain data and value transfer to a large number of existing Layer 1 chains, of course, including Lamina1 mainnet. Fork Lamina1, please. Oh, thank you so much, Money Come Money. Alrighty. As part of our mission in supporting creators, we are in the early stages of building out a highly performant, high-scale payment subnet. When launched, this will allow users to easily create a rights payment group of hundreds of thousands of recipients, safely pay them, and allow these recipients to cheaply receive their payments. This sort of payment facility has long been out of reach for Ethereum. Most Solidity developers will be familiar with the intense iterations they must go through to ensure that they don't run out of the gas while distributing payments. We intend to make this ultra-low friction and very cheap as a public utility for anyone on Lamina1 using any tokens they wish. OpenID Connect Lamina1 distinguishes between the four categories of identity. First, personal identity in the purest sense, one's sense of self as a human being. Sovereign identity, the extent to which a nation-state grants a person identity is the bureaucratic sense. I mean password or a national ID number. Self-sovereign identity, the extent to which a known federating identity provider grants you an identity. So self-sovereign, permissionless identity, the ability of anyone to say this is an identity online. Uh, these four types of identity we consider each have different challenges and advantages, and are each important features for people who want to transact online. Once we have a solid identity system in place, it's clear that people will want to make associated proofs of these identities using zero-knowledge tech. We know how to do some of these with ZK Snark technology, but the, there are some things we only know how to do inside of the trusted execution environment. This is an ongoing area of research for Lamina1 team as it grows. Alrighty. What we got here, short-term goals, self-sovereign permissionless identities, sovereign identity links to self-sovereign addresses, OpenID Connect identity links to sovereign addresses. Long-term goals, support non-federated self-sovereign identity system. support pure personal identity features already. Oh, we still got a long way to go. Uh, let's start from here. Future technology opportunities. Once high-scale payment support is implemented, we foresee a very simple and easy rights payments implementations being possible. Rights payment support on-chain is a critical need for creators, especially those deploying work created by large groups of with complex ownership rights structures. Rights payment support as a common request. Creators have blockchains, and making this cheap and fast on Lamina1 is an area of active. Secure and private messaging. A perennial problem for crypto companies is messaging. In a formal sense, many kinds of payment and smart contract interactions benefit from the ability to coordinate. Right now, this is only possible in general with out-of-band messaging solutions. Even experienced developers face their own needs, usually with stricter requirements for latency and bandwidth. On-chain in-band messaging on Lamina1 is an area of active research with an eye on major areas of innovation. Lamina1 will foster with heavy participation from the ecosystem, the creation of a set of interpreting decentralized services to support virtual worlds. Our mission is to be a rallying point for ecosystem of open source tools, uh, open standards, and enabling technologies conceived and co-developed with a community of creators. Uh, all right, let's see here. With regards to storage, we know what we need. Exabytes of rapidly delivered data with reasonable safety and availability proofs and relatively low latency. These successful decentralized storage solutions are focused heavily on strong cryptographic proofs around data existent for the metaverse. We need to turn our focus towards prioritizing latency and bandwidth concerns over perfect safety. We have some ideas about how to get there and will be announcing an excellent team of advisors for the Lamina1 Storage Working Group soon that will take this on directly. In addition, the initial alpha will be an API backed by existing storage providers, with a technology roadmap focused on getting more fully decentralized as an option for creators that want this. So if you have an interest in this area, contact this address. Cloud and hybrid rendering, depending on their desired level of fidelity. Virtual world creators and operators may choose to use cloud rendering with pixel streaming to deliver photorealistic scenes versus depending on the processing power of the local device. Or maybe may opt for a combination of local and cloud-based processing to achieve the best combination of high fidelity and interactivity. Lamina1 will identify and work with infrastructure partners to offer decentralized versions of these services to our ecosystem. Good rendering is still a somewhat expensive promotion and therefore may only be appropriate for creators and players that are comfortable with paywalls or other highly monetizing models that support these economics. The vast majority of today's immersive metaverse experiences are powered by game engines, the most popular being Utility and Unreal, to make developers' lives easier. Lamina1 will provide feature-rich software development kits for these engines to make it as easy as possible to get started and be successful in integrating our blockchain into games, immersive worlds, digital twins, simulations, and other content. L1 will also provide the same feature to get web developers, making it straightforward to also connect immersive Web3 experiences. Future benefit: as a storage world, operators can leverage decentralized storage solutions that balance performance and availability with privacy and safety. Game engine, web SDKs, editor, and plugins. Developers can leverage existing tools, engines like Unreal and Unity, or web-based engines to easily plug into Lamina1 wallet with 3D browser and widgets. Improved usability and experience render 3D content for avatars and objects and scenes directly in wallet, exchange funds easily and securely. No-code, low-code, and drag-drop interfaces enable the creation of worlds without game development skills, empowering a broader base of creators. Out-of-the-box capability, launch and operate basic multiplayer worlds without the need of coding skills fosters casual and serendipitous interaction. Creators can make smart choices about graphics, fidelity, responsiveness, and from fully rendered in cloud to all on device or a combination. Just give me a second. Okay, I think that's it for it. Alright. These are the startup new rules. This is an initial offering, by the way. Yes. So you see, you can buy it from here. It's in the pre-market. It's minted. Very nice. Okay, thanks for watching today. We got last 2 minutes, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If you don't, after 2 minutes, I will finish my stream for today. So let's check white paper more for more details. Environmental sustainability. The carbon footprint of Bitcoin has been the subject of much discourse around the crypto and in less crypto-savvy circles, has even threatened to overshadow the actual innovation to the extent that this energy consumption is a tax on the planet. It is unacceptable. However, we believe that renewable energy is abundant even if our ability to access it is stifled. This is the roadmap. Yeah, roadmap is subject to change. They got these contract addresses. They got events and conference, social engagement as well. Alrighty, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Good night.